share my experience so far, because I say so far, because I have still much to learn. If you look at this sentence here, I asked my AI, my brutal word sentence would be like, stop talking, start doing, because we need to start doing things. But the AI did a little trick here and said, Lotta, take it a bit like this because it's a bit more nicer perhaps, but don't be so brutal. But really, we need to take action. Time is not our friend anymore. The word smart, I think it's a good word. I will use that during my little presentation here. When I was very young, 40 years ago, I worked in construction. I worked with smart stuff already. This is smart things, even if you young people perhaps laugh a bit and you see things you have never seen, as a floppy disk. Somebody doesn't know what that is. And you also have things that really helped construction. Before even we have digital, we have the mobile phone, we have the fax. We took it, we become smarter, we work smarter, and this is many years ago. But I still think we need to keep on being smart, because you can work smart, you can be a smart person, but it's also about being smart together. And if we think about BIM, BIM is smart information management, ways of handling data in a smart way. I'm quite famous for talking very easy so everybody understands, so I hope you understand. I'm also a person that always tells the truth. The truth is that today we have a lot of silos, but it's more brutal than the picture you see here. It's quite easy to just have one silo on each part of the process, but the reality is there on the other side. We still have a lot of Excel sheets. We still have people that are moving data between systems, and we still do calls or have our personal emails. I'm so sorry, but that is not a smart way. We need to kind of bring everything together in some kind of platform so we can share the data, perhaps share data not just in our country, perhaps sharing in the world, because we need to start doing things more rapidly, but because time is not our friend anymore. Also, I want to kind of emphasize that this time we are in right now is the toughest, but we are tough people. We will solve it, because when you see on a construction site or a construction company today, they have a mix of analog, semi-analog. What is that? Yeah, that is personal Excel sheet, email, and other personal stuff. But we also have a lot of old technology. And I'm so sad to say that old technology and new technology, they become kind of weak links. So I would like to always present, you see the mess there. It's a bit tough, but we will sort it, because it's just zeros and one. You know that it's electricity, off or on. I have been around, as you understand, for many, many, many years. I have been doing everything. I talk a lot about my Hollywood project. What is that? Yeah, we have been proving by doing testing. We have been doing everything in different projects, and that gets a lot of, everybody wants to know how we did it and so on. But what we don't do is scale. So we do a lot of Hollywood projects, but we need to have one way of working. Therefore, standard is important. It can feel boring in your ears, but they are very, very important for us in the construction industry, because we have so much different data that we need to get together and make use of. We have a gold, but as it is today, the gold is stuck into the mountain still. And also I talk about weak links. But when you know the weak links, if you know that the connectivity is very bad, you can take action. So if you know weak links, you can get rid of them. And of course the people on the sites that are moving data from a paper into the computer, that is a weak link. And also I need to mention the waste. That circle you see down in the corner, it's for many years ago, a researcher did that. It's about the waste on the construction site. And it was very bad. I think it's 30% of something, and we are throwing away stuff that is we have not used it because we have been ordered too much. And today, if we put the sustainability demands on top of the waste, then we have stuff to do. But again, we know about it. No, it's not a problem when you know what to fix. The problem is when you don't know what the problem is. The picture here is on site, also an old picture that I have been having with me for many years. It's that we have a lot of data, but we don't capture it. Because again, you need to take technology to capture the data, not people running around with having different apps. We need to have IoT network, we need to have Wi-Fi on the net. So all the gold is there. It's just for us to pick. I have also experienced when we had the first digital tools, and this was 2017, you see there. We gave different projects all we had. We had, not a lot of silos. We didn't really, I think the iPad was coming, but we give them what we have. It was not perfect, but what I want you to understand here, that for every daycare, this was daycare centers, for every center we did, we become better and better, and I think we're taking away at least 6 months the last daycare we did, because the team also grow, the team mature in this. So this is a typical something that I'm very proud of, that even when we have the all digital, it was better than paper and pen. Paper and pen, guys. Oh, that's not good. And we also talk about ecosystem and doing things collaborative, together. That is together with all the different competences that we have with the young people. It's an inclusive. Our industry, we need to include, and we need to do that from the start. Because if we include people later down the lane, we have this with the errors cost us so much. So why I show you this, guys and girls, is that we need to have this ecosystem. It's not so easy, because if construction was easy, it would have been done, and it's not done. So just to get different companies to work together, in my area, the technology companies, that is a struggle, because they think that I'm not the company that need to change, the other one needs to change. But it's very fair in this area, we all need to change. Nobody needs to cry. I don't like to have texts in my presentation, but I think this one is so important. Collective intelligence. That is proven to be the strongest muscle we can have together. So it's just for us to do, and for the digital, that is the way forward. I think about the picture that Nabil had with the guy who was walking by himself. This is a very old picture showing how we moved a lot of people, because what is that different people with different roles need to pass different bridges. And what you see here is the orange crowd, my people. We were standing, taking care of them. You can see this as a river that everybody needs to pass in the digital transformation, or the hill. But we need to respect that different roles, different people need different help. That is the thing here. You cannot do it, everybody is the same. Because you need to, once you get them over this river, they will never go back. Never. And a lovely word, trust. We need to trust each other, and we need to trust that people and different companies and different supply do their work. This of controlling, it's just a waste of time. And also, my professor and I, Lars Sten, we have said about we can inherit trust. That if I trust somebody, Najib can trust that person also. We doesn't need to spend time and investigate every person. This can accelerate construction. We need to trust, and I think also countries need to help each other. So by this, I need also to tell you a little bit about Sweden, because I'm so happy to be here, and I think Sweden and Morocco could do great things together. And if it's one thing that you need to remember, it's the Swedish fika. That is coffee and some good sweets. And I encourage you, LinkedIn, you can do digital fika together and perhaps invite me. And for sure, I would like you to also come, of course, to visit me in Sweden. I'm there for you guys. And thank you for listening. It has been an honor. And hopefully we'll have a good panel talk here later.